another week down and the US government is still offline, and markets are beginning to count down the days until the debt ceiling is hit, with October 17th being heralded as a D-Day for the government to run out of cash in the kitty, so to speak. Still, a quick glance at risk barometers over the course of last week, and you'd never know the US is on the cusp of an economic meltdown. We saw the S&P 500 up around about 1% for the week, and risk currencies such as the Aussie dollar moderately higher as market participants continue to bet on an 11th hour deal between the Republicans and Democrats. This morning we did see markets reflect a lack of political closure in the States, and certainly did prompt a moderate risk-off attitude this morning, and that was amid a few questions surrounding the health of China after the weekend's trade data that we saw failed to meet expectations. Still, we have seen the Aussie regain some composure throughout the day, and this is amid light liquidity. Japan is closed today for a public holiday. China will remain the focus this week, with key growth data due on Friday, specifically GDP, industrial production and retail sales. Locally, we have the RBA meeting, and the minutes will certainly direct the Aussie dollar, while European markets will look to the closely watched Zoo survey and inflation data for information. Across the channel, the UK will be looking to inflation, jobs and retail spending for inspiration, and certainly that comes amid a backlog of data across the Atlantic we haven't got to see just yet. In the absence of any imminent resolution to the US political impasse, markets will remain in the dark, waiting for some top-tier economic data such as non-farm payrolls. However, we will get an anecdotal understanding of the economy this week from the Fed's Beige Book, which is due for release on Wednesday, and also the closely watched Philadelphia Fed Manufacturing Index later on in the week. Apart from some key risk determinants, it's clear the US political stalemate remains the theme du jour, and certainly has the ability to turn markets upside down should markets begin to perceive a real threat of a default type scenario. A quick run through currency pricing at the moment shows the Aussie has found some support. Well, price action on par with Friday's close, around about that 94.65 US cent level. Earlier US dollar gains have evaporated. As a result, we have seen the Kiwi high around about 83.3. That's up around 0.2% on the day. The Euro's at 135.60, up around 0.15%, and certainly we are seeing a similar theme across the board. Trade safe and enjoy your week.